Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Liz. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post notifications, that way you'll be notified every time your girl posts a new video. Good morning guys. I am up. I'm getting started on dinner already. I'm gonna make some pasta for Art for his birthday. Family is coming over. We just decided last minute to do a little something. So it's just our kids and our parents that are coming. Miss Gabby is up already. She's drinking her breakfast. She's got a little Pediasure, and then she said she wanted coffee, so I made coffee for us, and then I have an Uncrustable. I'm trying to do different things with her for breakfast because yes, because there's a lot of things that she's not liking right now, so the Pediasure is one of the things that I just changed up to make sure that she gets, you know, the nutrition she needs. So giving her a Pediasure in the morning, and then in a little bit I'll do the Uncrustable and some coffee. I know that's horrible. The coffee is horrible, but my poor girl, I feel bad that there's a lot of things she can't eat, and then now that she won't eat. So trying to make sure that she has something in her belly. So I'm getting my stuff together. I've got water here in this big pot for my pasta. I've got another big pot here for the sauce. I'm grabbing all of my stuff, trying to grab all my stuff. I got my onion and garlic here. I've got my pasta. I got some Italian sausage. I'm gonna get the ground beef and whatever else I need. I'm gonna start pulling out. So I'll be back. All right, guys. Hopefully I got everything. I've got all my spices here. I've got basil, Italian seasoning, parsley, some red pepper flakes, oregano, and bay leaves. So putting them in the order that I'm going to use them. I'm going to chop up. I got my pasta out here already. I've got sauce. I've got the Italian sausage. Let me grab the ground beef. That's what I forgot. All right, so got the ground beef back here, and now I'm going to get chop up my onion. I also have my garlic, but I'm going to chop up this onion, and I'm going to get it sauteed. I'll start with sauteing that. So just a quick chop on the onion. I'm going to finish chopping this up and I'll be back. Alright guys, I have my pot here. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the browning the ground beef. So I'm going to start putting my ground beef in. Some got stuck in this bag. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm going to start seasoning with some garlic powder. And onion powder. And I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to break it down. And then I'll start adding in the Italian sausage. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll be back. Alright guys, I finished browning the ground beef and the Italian sausage, and now I'm going to get started on my sauce. I am adding a little olive oil to my pot here, and it's already nice and warm. And I'm gonna add in the onion that I chopped up. All right. And I'm just gonna saute this for a few minutes. And then I'll add my garlic in. So I'll be back. All right, this is what the onion is looking like right now. Gotta move this off. Now I fogged you guys up. There we go. Hopefully I don't fog you guys up again. Okay, so that's the onion. I am going to add two bay leaves. All right, I'm gonna do probably about a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. And I'm gonna mix that up again and give it a chance to cook down a minute. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic. That's going to be a good amount. Maybe 2 of those. And I'm going to mix this up and let the garlic cook down. And I'll be back. So this is what it's looking like. So I'll be back. Alright, now that I've let that cook down, I'm going to go ahead and add my sauce. And I'm using the big, I don't know how many ounces. It says 4.1 pounds. So it's the big jar. I'm using ragu, but you can use whatever sauce you like. I've got, okay baby, thank you. I've got 3 containers of that. I'm going to dump this in here. And then I'm going to add wine to these containers to clean them out. But in the meantime, before I do that, I'm going to start adding my spices. Alright, so I don't really measure. I kind of measure, but with the palm of my hand. This is the Italian seasoning. So that's about how much I'm putting in for now. And I'll taste it after a bit to see what it's tasting like. Basil. I'm going to add probably about the same. And I like to kind of crunch it up as I put it in there. Oregano, that's a little less. So maybe about that much oregano. And again, going to crunch it up. And then parsley, I do add a lot of parsley. Probably like 4 of those handfuls. All right. I'm I'm gonna give this a quick mix, get all of that in there, and then I'm gonna fill up my, not fill them up, but add a little bit of wine into each container and get the rest of the sauce out while adding wine to my sauce. And then I'm gonna lower the heat first, and then I'm gonna let this simmer for a little bit, and then I'll add in, I gotta add in the ground beef and Italian sausage. So this is what it looks like right now. Let me go ahead and get the wine in my containers, and it's just red wine. Whatever red wine you like, you can add into the container, but let me go ahead and do that. I'll be back. All right, so I've added wine into the containers. Just gonna dump that in there, and then get rid of these. So it's very little, it's just to clean the jar out.
Yeah. That is so small.
Mm-hmm.
It's now
Move that stuff out of the way. Alright, I'm gonna move my spices out of the way so I can bring in the ground beef and the sausage, so I can go ahead and start putting that in. I had it draining. Let me mix this up.
It smells good.
Smells good already?
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, so there's the ground beef and sausage. I'm going to go ahead and dump this in. Literally dump it in. I hope it doesn't fall out. There it goes. Yeah, I'm trying not to, baby. Alright, and now I'm going to mix this all up. There we go. I'm gonna add black pepper. Let me grab my big one. Yeah. So, black pepper. That should be good. And I'm going to mix that up. And then I'm going to let this go for a while. And let it do its thing. Alright guys, I'll be back. Alright, almost forgot to add a little, I'm going to add about a teaspoon or two of sugar. And that'll cut down on the acidity. About 2 teaspoons, and I'm going to mix that up, and I'm going to let this boil up, and I'm going to check my water so I can start cooking my pasta. But sauce is looking good, looking and smelling good. All right, I'll be back. All right guys, sauce is coming along nicely. It is bubbling up. We got the pasta in already. Give that just a few minutes. But in the meantime, Gabby and I are gonna eat. There she is with her Uncrustable and her coffee. How is it? You can eat it, baby. Go ahead. This girl turns the TV on. I got a croissant and my coffee, but this girl turns on the TV and she has it full blast. There we go. It's super loud. Come on, eat it. It's good. Put my glasses on. I can't see. Coffee's good. Little croissant. Got these at Walmart. They're pretty good. I like the Costco croissants, but these are not bad. We're gonna eat really quick so I can get back into the kitchen. We'll be back. All right, guys, sauce is pretty much ready. I took out my tray and I put some sauce on the bottom of it. This is what it's looking like. And I'm gonna get some of the sauce out into this pot because I'm gonna mix some ricotta cheese with it before I put it into the pasta. So let me go ahead and grab that. All right, so I have some sauce here. I'm gonna add in my ricotta, and I'm using the 15-ounce containers. I have 3 of them. So I'm just going to mix this in with the sauce because I want the ricotta to kind of melt a little bit. I don't want it to be in big chunks in the pasta. So with the sauce being hot, it'll melt it up. It's not going to look very pretty right now, but trust me, it's delicious. So just going to break this up and mix it up with the sauce and get it all nice and melty. And then I'm going to dump it into my pasta. So let me finish doing that, and I'll be back. I know you guys can hear this going, but I'm making some tea for Art. So that finished up. I'm going to get this out of my way right now. So just pouring it from that pitcher into this one. And then I'm going to fill this up with water. Alright, so just adding the last of the water here. I'm going to get this mixed up, and then the tea is done. Time to come in and get him some tea while I finish up this pasta. Alright, so this is all the pasta. I've got the sauce and ricotta mixture here. I'm going to throw that in first, and then I'll start adding in more sauce. Snap. I thought I was done. There's still more back here. Alright. I should probably switch spoons too, because I don't think this one's going to be good enough for that. I can use the one I used for that other stuff. Here we go. Alright, so just going to mix this up. And then I'm going to start adding my spaghetti sauce in here. And I'll start throwing this in the pan here that I've got ready and into the oven. And then all I'll have left is just the salad and the garlic bread. So that looks about good. Let me go ahead and grab the sauce. I'll be back. Alright. Now I'm going to start adding some of the sauce in here. And as I was mixing I try to find the bay leaves. And as I was mixing the ricotta with the sauce, I found one of them. So that way nobody bites into the bay leaves. Alright, so I'm going to start with that amount, and I'm going to mix this up. I'm sure it's going to need more, but I'm going to start with that and mix this up. Alright, so I'm just going to keep doing that until I get it to the consistency that I want. That way everything is covered and saucy. And then I'll start arranging it. So let me do that. I'll be back. Alright guys, I have put the first layer down. So there was sauce, then some of the pasta mixed with the sauce, and now I'm going to add cheese, and then I'll add more pasta and more cheese. So I've got some cheddar. I'm going to do a little cheddar and some mozzarella. Yeah.
No.
That's good on the cheddar. I'm going to add some mozzarella. Are you excited for it? Yeah. Me too. All right. So let me go ahead and finish layering this. I would do it. Well, let me see if I can try to do it with you guys on camera. I just got so much stuff to keep moving back and forth. All right. So now I'm going to add more pasta.
One more.
One more.
One more.
More tea? You don't even like tea. Your dad does. You don't. Alright. It's taking longer than I thought.
No,
the first batch went super fast. It's either that or it's in my head. Maybe I thought it went quick. All right. All right. There we go. So, I'm gonna add some more cheese. I'm going to cover it with foil, and then I'm going to stick it in the oven, 350, for like 20-30 minutes. I just want all the cheese to melt. And then I'm going to dump this into my roaster, and that way everything can stay nice and warm. I already have my oven warming up, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this. I'll be back.
Happy birthday to Art. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Art. Happy birthday to you.
You know?
Good job, Gabby. I was gonna say, Art, you don't gotta make a wish. Your dreams have already come true.
Hey, nightmares too, Art. Nightmares too. We hear it every year.
Alright guys, this is what's left of the pasta. It was delicious. I made a lot, and I'm surprised that just that amount is left. It's a lot, but I'm surprised that just that amount is left. But I just finished cleaning my kitchen. Everybody left already. Bell is here. He's staying the night with the kiddos. Trinity is asleep already, and Trendon and True are watching TV with their dad. That True's so cute. But yeah, I'm gonna go wash up. Oh, and Gabby took off on me. She went to go spend the night with Caitlin, so we'll see how long that lasts. And yeah, I'm gonna go wash up, get ready for bed, and probably call it a night. It's been a long day for me. My feet are killing me. My sunburn is killing me. I'm ready to relax. So that does conclude today's video. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.